Got a book review. It's called Breathe, A Life in Flow by Rickson Gracie. Sorry, I'm kind of hoarse right now. The cedar pollen in central Texas is through the roof, so I'll do the best I can. It just came out. It's about 256 or so pages, but it's written by this guy, Rickson Gracie, and this guy, Peter McGuire. It's an interesting book. Seems like you get more out of it if you were like really into jiu-jitsu and you wanted to hear about the history behind it and all. It has a lot of pictures from Rickson Gracie's career. If you don't know who Rickson Gracie is, he's considered to be pretty much the best of all the Gracie jiu-jitsu guys. He's in his 60s now, but in his prime, he was just, really prolific fighter. Did Veil Tudo in Japan and stuff like that. I'm not super familiar with jiu-jitsu. Most of what I know about it comes from just reading this book, but it's interesting. He doesn't really seem to whitewash his life so much. He talks about doing drugs when he was young and partying and getting involved with gangs and all that kind of stuff. But having affairs. You learn a lot about the Gracies, about their history, their home life. I don't really want to give a whole lot of spoilers away, but they're definitely interesting people. His father and his uncle more or less decided to make an army out of their own children. They had a whole lot of children with several different women, all just with the goal of, raising them up to be just like a string of jiu-jitsu fighters. Yeah, it seems to have worked. But, it's kind of a large print book. Like I said, only around 256 pages. So that was him as a kid. But, it's a quick read. I don't really have a lot of time to read right now, and I knocked it out in a couple of days.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day. You can hear my son over here. But if you're interested in jiu-jitsu at all, or the Gracie family, it's an interesting book. Overall, not bad.